Most people today misunderstand what it means to be mentally strong. They think mental strength means never feeling pain, never being affected by criticism, never showing weakness. But ancient Stoic wisdom for mental toughness teaches something far more dangerous and far more liberating. The Stoics believed that no insult, no rejection, no chaos, and no loss has power over you unless you grant it permission. This is the foundation of how to become mentally untouchable. Someone else's words cannot control your peace unless you hand over your inner strength. Circumstances cannot dictate your emotions unless you allow them to. The moment you surrender that power, suffering begins. Most people don't realize that their mind can be shaken by almost anything. A rude comment, a disappointing message, a memory from the past, a betrayal replayed over and over again. Even something small, a delay, an inconvenience, being ignored, can disturb them for hours. They interpret the world through emotional reactions instead of emotional control. Stoicism teaches that suffering does not come from events, but from the judgments we attach to them. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Suffering is created by the meaning you attach to external events. This is why the Stoics did not chase comfort or happiness. They pursued the mentally untouchable mindset, a state of inner stability that no chaos can shake. This is the unbreakable Stoic mindset, a psychological armor built through discipline, clarity, and emotional self-mastery. Being mentally untouchable does not mean becoming cold, numb, or detached from life. Instead, it means the world cannot easily invade your inner state. It means you feel emotions, but you are not controlled by them. You develop a bulletproof Stoic mindset, the kind of grounded presence that cannot be manipulated or broken. Marcus Aurelius on mental toughness is one of the clearest examples of this discipline. He ruled the largest empire on earth while facing plagues, wars, betrayal, and endless responsibility. Yet he did not write about controlling others. He wrote about controlling his own mind. He understood that you don't need a better world. You need a stronger inner one. His ancient Stoic wisdom shows that your thoughts, not your circumstances, determine the quality of your life. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This statement is not just ancient philosophy, it is practical Stoic psychology that modern neuroscience agrees with. Most people believe the world decides how they feel. But the Stoics flipped the question: what is actually under my control? The answer is almost nothing. Not your reputation, not other people's behavior, not the past, not external outcomes. The only things that truly belong to you are your judgments, your mindset, your reactions, your decisions, and your attention. This is the essence of inner strength Stoicism. Epictetus, once a slave, understood the depth of this truth. He said, "Freedom begins when you stop expecting the world to obey your desires." Today, Stoic philosophy psychology backs this up. Modern researchers call it an internal locus of control, and it is one of the strongest predictors of resilience and mental well-being. Neuroscience now confirms what the Stoics discovered intuitively. The brain does not respond to events, it responds to interpretations. Label an event as threatening, and your amygdala triggers stress. Label it as tolerable, and you stay calm. This is emotional control Stoicism in action. This is how to stay calm under pressure, not through avoidance, but through interpretation. Marcus Aurelius used premeditatio malorum, the Stoic practice of imagining adversity before it arrives. He did this not to suffer, but to strip suffering of its power. The mind suffers more from shock than from hardship itself. This ancient method aligns with modern exposure therapy. Controlled discomfort builds emotional immunity and strengthens Stoic emotional discipline. You become untouchable, not by avoiding discomfort, but by rehearsing calm in its presence. Stoicism teaches that the first step to building a mentally untouchable mindset is separating perception from reality. The event is neutral. Your judgment gives it meaning. Instead of thinking, "This insult ruined my day," say, "Someone spoke words. I added meaning." This is how you reclaim control. Stoic wisdom for mental toughness also emphasizes emotional delay. Seneca warned that immediate reactions are dangerous. Emotions rise sharply, but fade quickly. If you delay your response, if you say, "I will respond later," you give your prefrontal cortex time to regain control. This is a cornerstone of emotional control Stoicism. Voluntary discomfort is another powerful tool. Cold, hunger, silence, simplicity. These were practices the Stoics embraced not as punishment, but as preparation. Today, stress inoculation research shows the same truth. Controlled discomfort builds resilience. This is how you develop a bulletproof Stoic mindset. Another key insight is detaching your identity from outcomes. The Stoics taught that your worth is in your effort, not in what others think. Outcome dependence weakens you. Effort dependence strengthens you. This shift transforms your inner world and reinforces an unbreakable Stoic mindset. The Stoics also practiced memento mori, remembering impermanence, not to be morbid, but to create clarity. When you remember that everything passes, you stop clinging. You become calm under pressure because you understand that nothing, neither joy nor suffering, is permanent. Then comes the darker, deeper side of Stoic psychology. Most people don't actually want peace. They want the emotional justification that comes with reacting. They want to feel offended. They want to be right. They want someone to blame. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Peace begins when you stop needing to react. This is the essence of dark Stoic psychology. Not edgy, but honest. You give up the identity of the offended person. You become emotionally autonomous, something modern psychology confirms as one of the strongest forms of mental resilience. Epictetus captured this truth in one sentence. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish. When you stop chasing approval, you stop being controlled. People will misunderstand your silence, your calmness, and your lack of emotional drama. But that is not weakness, it is independence. This is how to become mentally untouchable. You become harder to manipulate, harder to provoke, harder to break. You develop inner strength, Stoicism, a deep, quiet confidence that cannot be taken away. The Stoics built this strength through daily habits. The pause rule interrupts emotional spirals. Negative visualization builds gratitude. Silent strength exercises build self-trust. Acceptance replaces resistance. Evening reflection builds awareness. Over time, these practices create a mentally untouchable mindset. And slowly, something inside you changes. You stop taking things personally. You stop giving meaning to noise. You stop needing validation. You become grounded, steady, clear. You develop a bulletproof Stoic mindset that allows you to walk through chaos without absorbing it. Ancient Stoic wisdom was never about escaping reality. It was about meeting reality without fear. Modern psychology confirms this. Neuroscience proves it. History reveals it, and Stoicism has taught it for thousands of years. The world will never be perfect, but your mind can become powerful enough to face it all. This is how you become mentally untouchable. Not by changing the world, but by mastering your mind. You will become stronger. You will become clearer. And nothing, not chaos, not rejection, not adversity, will be able to shake the core of who you are. All it takes is practice. One phrase at a time. One decision at a time. One moment at a time. This is the path toward the mentally untouchable mindset. This is the path of Stoic emotional discipline. And this is how you build inner strength that lasts.